Hey guys, YukiYGO here. Welcome back to the channel with another, tech profile. It's been a while since I've made one again, since I've been busy doing, you know, stuff and like playing locals and shit. Like right now, I'm like preparing for Battle Nexus, which is like this weekend, and I'm still like, up like zero practice. But you know what? I don't really care. This is not the deck that I'm bringing though, but it's been the deck that I've been playing for a while, post Alliance Insight. It's been really fun. This deck is really fun, and this is like the first decks that I played back when like Master Duel was released, and I'm really happy that this deck just got support, and it's Eldlich. Eldlich is like a really fun archetype that I've been playing. Like you can like this version doesn't play that much floodgates. It's like combo-ish type of thing, but let's jump into the deck profile. First, we're playing, of course, the daddy of the deck, which is Eldlich, the Golden Lord. We're still playing two. Three is too much, and one is not enough, so we're playing two. That's the only reason we're playing two. Next, we're playing, as much as I don't want to play it, Spectre Border is really good. Because this deck is really slow. What you want is like slowing down your opponent and like just beat them over like with the big Eldritch. So this is necessary. We're not playing 3 because it does like reduce bad draws more often. So it only helps like if you draw like border and like 4 traps. That's like a really strong scenario because they can actually like a sanguine. But other than that, like there are times that you don't want to draw. It's like, for example, you draw like the field spell Delta. You got like you can't full combo with that card. And if you have this, you can't summon this if you have a monster in the field. So that's why like this like sometimes like really not a good card to draw, but like a really good card nonetheless. Next is Womp Womp. We're playing Maxi since I play in the OCG, but if you're in the TCG, you can play Fualas instead. Like the idea of, around Maxi and like Fualas is just the same. That your opponent think that you're playing a good deck, so like they play around it and like be cautious, like making you draw, but like in reality, you're playing like a really shitty trap deck, like from 2020 or like 2018. So yeah. And of course, yeah, they're playing the Fualos. They replace it with Corellia or Nialis. Like, it depends on your locals. Next, we're playing the best card in the deck. It's Temptation. The only reason I'm playing two is because I don't own the third one. If I own the third one, I would play it. Because like this card is basically full combo. Like this card and any spell is like full combo. Gets you like 2 or 3 interruptions. And that's a lot for like a trap deck. Like since you like have like 3 more cards in your hand, it's not that as crazy as like something like the Snake Eyes Ash, but it's still really good. Like it does like give your deck like a way to summon 2 monsters and like help you swarm the field, and it gets access to your Eldlich, which is really hard back then when you like don't draw Sanguine or like the Black Elixir. So and it gives you like a lot of like resources when it's like sent to the graveyard by cost wield Eldlich, and you can like always like bring this card back to your hand to like have like an infinite like way to like bring back your Eldlich by activating it, sending it, bring it back to your hand. And you can also like discard it for Eldlich effect. You can send another card from your field to the graveyard and just bring it back to have another like discard or like send fodder for Eldlich. That's why this card's really good. If you can afford it, like you can just buy it now. I think it's a little cheap on TCG since Alent isn't out yet, but I don't think it will be expensive, but it will still hike the price because of like I think there's like a zombie support or an archetype for like as a TCG exclusive. I don't know. It might be good, but I don't know. So yeah. Next, we're playing the Golden Castle, the Cursed Outland. We're playing two. It makes good hands good, and like bad hands like sometimes not good because like this card gets ashed. And yeah, I don't know. The only reason I'm playing two because old lists play two. I don't know. I don't think like three is that good because like drawing multiples is just fun. Bad, but that's the reason. I don't really know the reason why they're playing two, but I'm just playing two. It's like standard, I guess. Next, we're playing one of the white elixir and one of the black. This is just basically for extra names so that you can set like golden lands from your deck really consistently. It's like playing three like golden three elixirs on this system. You're not opening like sanguine every game, so that's why we're playing extra names. Speaking of sanguine, I'm playing three, the best elixir in the game. It basically summons your Eldlich from your graveyard or your head deck. So you can also change this for like something like Cold Buy or like the Bestials. It gets you their golden lands. Yeah, that's it. Like the only reason this is good is because it summons from both deck and graveyard. So it's basically the combination of like the two spells. That's why that's why this is like the best one. Because this one specials from deck and this one specials from under graveyard. So yeah. And this card special summons like any zombie if you control Eldlich, so it's like really neat thing. Like you can special summon a Veiler drop or something, but we're not playing that in this deck. We're playing the trap variant, so yeah. Next, we're playing Conquistador, their main way of interrupting your opponent. This card is basically pop 1, and it gets you into your elixirs in the end phase. So yeah. Like nothing much to say when it destroys one. Next, we're playing two Conquistadors. The reason we're only playing two because too much names, too much continuous trap that doesn't do anything without Eldlich. This feels bad, man, if you draw a lot of them. And this is like a DD Crow for the deck, so it doesn't really hit a lot of that, a lot of decks. Maybe in like a graveyard centric format, maybe you can buff this up to 3, but as of now, like you don't want to banish Malice cards, like other than if they already use the effect and they need it for an extender, or just doesn't really feel that good. But it's a name, so you can also use this like as material for like invitation or for Eldritch or the Think one, so you can get into your elixirs. So yeah. Next, what makes the deck better is Elixir of the Golden Land. It's both an Elixir and Golden Land, so you can set it with your Golden Lands and your Elixirs. You can set it with both, so you always have access to it. It's both an interruption and recovery. If it's summoned, you can bounce one card your opponent controls, and it has a second effect that can send like a banished Golden Land and Elixir. So like you're not running out of like Elixirs and Golden Lands. It makes the grind games much better and like gives you another form of interruption. That's why you're playing. The list I see in the OCV is you're playing one. I don't know why, because this card is really good. Although yes, it sometimes like does nothing because it doesn't have the effect to set a elixir or like golden land from the deck. But like they're playing the reasoning variant, which you play 3 reasoning, 3 dragon's mind, and they're playing one of this. Like this one of the cards that makes your deck better. Like why do you want to like have the chance to mill the one off, right? So we're playing 2 because in case they get MST or Cosmic Cycle, because there's no way to like bringing this card back unless it's used by like another like name. Like example, like you said, you banish the other one with the Cosmic. The only way to get it back so it's just activating another one. So you have another follow up. So yeah, like this is basically like a recovery and form of disruption. I do not know why OCG people only play one, but Japanese people only play one. But yeah, it's weird. It's really good. Like you can like play around with the ratios. You'll play one, You want to try playing one first? But I feel like two is like the sweet spot for me. I can also play three. It's good. So yeah, it's like also a big body. It's like 2800 defense. So yeah. It's a level 10 too. You can like XYZ it up. You can use it as an XYZ material for the the tanks. Like it helps you get into Zeus if you want to break boards. Next, we're playing the archetypal Solemn Judgment, which is Golden and Forever. You can set it with the Elixirs, so yeah. Playing. It's in archetype, you can search it, so yeah. Then one of the new cards, playing the Dragon's Mind. Dragon's Mind is basically Solemn Judgment that you can reset by paying 2500. And the only requirement is you have like a monster that has like 2500 attack or defense, which is surprise surprise, Eldlich, and the new fusion has like a 2500 stat. So that's why the reasoning variant is really popular in Japan right now. It's because of this card. You can just mill this and reset it. So yeah, but I only playing one because I'm not playing the reasoning card. I don't think it's that good. I really still prefer that, like a lot of like traps, like strikes and shit. So yeah, I mean they play it, but I just do not like milling cards in general for this deck because I don't know. I just want to draw like card. It does give you like a lot of like advantage because like you mill like your names to the graveyard like this, and it basically like gives you like full board like set for like even if you drew it, it's still like set for right. Like a lot of traps. Next, we're playing three Solemns, playing strikes. This is basically the best card you want to open, and you want to open going first and second because this card can help you break boards. Like last weekend, I broke a Fire King Azamina board with just this and like rivalry, and like they couldn't like find an out for it, so I basically install won that game. I 2-0'd it, so yeah, really strong. I lost the die roll, so and I drew like strike both games and rivalry both games. So yeah, this is like strike is just insanely good. Next, we're playing two torrential tributes. This is like an old like one of my old builds. From Master Duel had torrential, and I really like this card, so why not display it? It's really strong as well. It's like just because it's old doesn't mean it's like weak. It still destroys a lot of monsters. Although it's only weak against like Ryzil, but like other decks, it does. It does clear the board for other decks. Like for example, like Blue Eyes or Malice. The Malice, if they have like a code, you just feel bad. Yeah. Next, we're playing Power Sync. Power Sync is like really strong. It's like basically like the third copy of Skill Drain. The second and third copy because it's limited to one. But it does prevent activation, so which is sometimes like really hard because you can't activate like your cards. So like for example, like the Silhouette Rabbit, like if you want to destroy their spells and traps, like you can't activate it. So it does hurt you a little, but yeah, it's Skill Drain. It's a floodgate. This deck is really good with floodgate, so yeah, doesn't matter. Next, we're playing one Gozen, one Rivalry because it's both limited to one. I think Gozen is still at 3 in the OCG, but I don't think it's that good currently. I guess just against specifically Ryzil. But like Ryzil, they can leave just light monsters. Like they can end on like Detonator and just destroy this. You know, that's just how good the deck is. And like just like leaving this is underwhelming. So yeah, Rivalry is much strong. Although like you also want to play There Can Be Only One, but I don't know, I just don't feel like that card just helps me too because you know I want to summon the trap cards and you know that's but you can play that. There Can Be Only One. It's still really strong. So yeah. Next I'm playing Board Breakers, the deck since we don't play on traps. Double Evenly and the Heartbeat Spellcaster. I love playing two of, so yeah. I'll play. It should be the third evenly. You can play third evenly and just make the first card. If you want to play 41, you can play like Duster. But I stuck with 40, that's why I got the third evenly. Next, for the consistency cards, of course, we're playing 2 extra and 1 cross. Pretty self-explanatory here. Next, for the extra deck, we're playing the one of Big Eldlich. You can summon it with the new fusion, Angel Kaido. So that's where we're playing it. We're only playing one. It doesn't really matter if you get like frostbite or like extra bit. It doesn't like feel bad because there are times that you want just Eldlich on the board. For example, like you draw the Dragon's Mind, so you just summon it instead of this because it doesn't have like the 2500 stats. So I mean, it's really good. I can't be destroyed by card effects, but although this card gets affected by skill drain, so it's not like as sticky as like the original Eldlich. Next is we're playing 2 of the Angel Kaido. I was playing 3. Like, make sure that it's just basically for extra anyway, but if you like have a lot of like materials on the field, this card is still good. You can play 3. I'm only playing a lot of like toolbox cards here, so that's why I cut the third one. Next, we're playing the tanks. This is basically a weak OTK, and just this card basically wins on time because you pay a lot, so that's why you need like cards to like catch up to the life points. Yeah. Next, we're playing one of Typhon. Of course, it's Typhon, and one of Zeus. We can like slap the Zeus on top of this if we can't OTK. So it's really good. Yeah. It's beautiful, like alternate art Zeus part of the century. Really insane. Next, we're playing the Flying Mary. This is why we are not afraid of like Bestials and Goldby anymore, because this can recover Eldlich, so it doesn't really feel that bad if you get your Golden Land, like your Golden Lord Spanish. So yeah, you can special summon it, even if it's in the graveyard. And it treated itself as a spell. So if you have like 2 Golden Lords in the graveyard, you can summon this. Summon the Golden Lord from your banish, put it in your spell and trap, and you can, if you have a second one in the graveyard, you can send it for cost. So really strong card too. The new supports like for the deck is like it helps fix the deck. Some of the decks like weakness like in the earlier days, but it's not enough to basically like try to like keep up with the meta. So it's still a good rogue option. So next is we're playing 2 Silhouette Rabbits. It sets your continuous traps. Like that's why we're playing a lot of 2-ops in the extra deck, because I want to have like a lot more variety for the toolbox. This card like sets your golden lands because like there are continuous traps that summons themselves as a monster. So honestly, this feels like Eldlich like in the Rick support. I don't know. This wasn't like for Arca Stars. This wasn't for like Silhouette. It's an Eldlich card now. Next, we're playing the one of Link, 2 Link Spiders. It helps you like get into 2 effect monsters with the invitation. So yeah, that's the only reason. It doesn't really like it makes the normal monster not normal. So yeah. Next is yes, the one of SP. If you don't own one, I think it's still expensive with the TCG. Play the 3rd Angel Kaido, or like the 3rd Silhouette Rabbit, or the 2nd Mad Golden Lord, whatever. And the last one is Gravity Controller, which is weird, but this card, like if you have like an Eldlich on the field from the last turn, and you want to have like 2 effect monsters on in the board, and you don't have like the field, like you can summon this, special summon this in the extra monster zone. Send it to the graveyard, summon this, trigger this to summon an Eldlich from the deck or extra deck, and use like the Eldlich in your graveyard that you used as material for this card to summon yourself, like sending one spell trap to get like 2 effect monsters, which you can go into like, I know, SP or like Silhouette Rabbit. Yeah, it does help you go into like 2 effect monsters, which is really strong. So that's the deck. So basically, next, see you in the combo part of the video, which is I'll show you some combos, I guess. One combo, I guess, with the Delta of Invitation. So here's the 2 card combo for the deck. You want to have Delta and any spell trap, but it's better to have like a Golden Land or a Elixir card for, so that you can have like 2 interruptions basically. 3, I mean. So you activate the Delta, activate its effect to send your Golden Land from your deck to the graveyard. It sends a level 5 or higher zombie monster, so Eldlich fits the description. You set the Elixir, activate effect to send us cost. Return it back to your hand. Special summon na itself. Then, if you control a zombie monster, you can activate the Delta's second effect to summon a token. So you can summon a token in the field. And then you use the same token to link summon into your Link Spider. And then use Eldlich as a material for Angel Kaido. Next, going to link summon into Silhouette Rabbit. Then here's the chain links. Chain link 1 to special summon a Eldritch monster from the extra deck or deck. Chain link 2 to set one continuous trap that special summons itself. So we're setting Conquistador. You're always setting Conquistador with this because any card can get you into your Elixir of the Golden Land. So activating our Eldritch, resolving, summon our Eldritch. But if you have Dragon's Mind in your hand, you can just special summon this one instead, or the second copy of this from your deck. So that like if they try to like piss you also, yeah. Because like the Dragon's Mind need a 2500 stat, so it's basically another form of interruption, so you can also not summon this one. But for this combo specifically, we just summon this. And then basically, that's like the board. At the end phase, you're banishing this. If this is like a Golden Land card, you can banish this at the end phase, but if not, banish it now. Set your Elixir. Golden Land Elixir. So basically you have 3 interruptions. You can pop one spell trap if like continuous trap is summoned. Destroy non-targeting destroy and a non-targeting bounce, but if you have like a lot of if you have like cards like Solemn Strike, you know, Skill Drain and stuff, you just use its effect to like set like the same elixir that you banished. So that like, you know, you have like another way to summon Eldritch, like you have a way to dodge cold by bestials. So that's basically the end of the combo. Like it's really simple. It's not really that much of a combo, I guess. It's just like, you know, a really cool like sequence, I guess. So that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed like this little like Eldritch video. I'm still preparing for my Battle Nexus. I might do a vlog of it. I might do a vlog of it, but after that, I still don't know what to play. I might play just Eldritch. I don't know. I've been play testing a lot of decks recently. Like I play tested Frustron, I play tested Ryzeal, Blue Eyes. I just don't feel like those decks are right for me. Like Ryzeal is really strong right now, but like I just don't feel the deck. It's like really boring, and Malice is just like too complicated for me. Like I'm playing fucking Eldritch, right? And Christian just feels like it loses to every card, like every sideboard that you want against Malice and like Ryzeal. So just and Blue Eyes is just like it's just boring, man. Blue Eyes is just boring, man. I don't know. I might play Invoke though. I don't know. I'm thinking of like just Eldlich or Labyrinth, but it's still really good. And like I'm and Yummy's like still in the format. Like Yummy's in the format now. That deck is really strong. I played against it and it's really hard to get to hand trap and like you want to play like board breakers against it. Like it's so resistant to hand traps. Like and especially like Dragon Tail. Dragon Tail just feels like air elements, but the materials is like from the hand. Like if they have that gas, like no matter how many times you hand trap that deck, it just keeps on going. It's like unlimited resources. Like it sends like cards from their hand to the graveyard and just resets it and like or like it returns back to the hand. So like their like your game is like insane. Like their resources just doesn't like go out. So yeah. But and there's also K9. K9 is just like yeah. K9 is bad, man. Like unless you're playing K9 Crestron, which I think is also like a bad version of Crestron. Like if you want to play Crestron, just play Crestron. But like K9 is just bricky, so I don't really think that deck is a trend. But yeah. So yeah, that's me, Battle Nexus yapping. I might do a vlog, I don't know. I really like the I really want to do vlogs. So that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more, leave a like and subscribe. It's one of the few things that still I want to like make. I don't know what am I saying, man. Like it's like the few things that makes me want to make more content. The past video that didn't do too well as I was expecting, but I think that video was like really poorly edited, poorly made. So I'm trying better with this one. So I'm trying still to make better content other than like this specifically. Like I want to do Master Duel content, which I'm still doing one. It's a Blue Eyes video, but I'm still planning on still finishing it. It's just that I have been busy with preparing for Nexus. So yeah. So I hopefully that next I can like upload Nexus, the Nexus vlog or make Nexus vlogs. Hopefully they allow us to record in the venue, which is nice. Which would be nice if they let us. But that's me just yapping a lot, so I'm just yapping a lot now. I guess I'm just yapping a lot now, so see you guys next video. Peace!